politics no ensem bebre na ekoso ewom ade bechi MPP ayese ade bechi NDC ayese NDC force we de na ye MPP force omonso de na ye hwan de na ye enunti na the Punch TV aba say Ghana politics ni nyina no de ekoso ewo man Ghana mu nyina no ye de ni nyina e de ebrew ewo eye channel ye so message so be subscribe to your YouTube channel na Facebook like video yi e de amame share na ma afofo enya bi hwe na fa o comment nso bra e wo comment section ho e ma me video bi e koso politics mo nsensem bi e koso sisi aba betodwa mayenko ne yenkonkotie ensem no embra
Maniama esi emudia no munya courage to apologize to the people of this country. President Akufo-Addo call national gathering. Yase ohene bi so wanom na dro yare ote ho. We saw the demeanor of the president, the way he was insulting and pointing fingers at the chief.
Left hand.
Left hand. The man had no other option than to come out and apologize. Few months after, and the Baba, in an occasion, they were playing the same national anthem, was on her phone calling. Did you see the president apologizing? Yet, make a meal or some Jubilee House man video. The gentleman apologized when Ghanaians roared and got angry. Did the president apologize? Or we not apologize here? You see, these are a bunch of shameless cowards. Nobody should take them serious because you see. The MPP have told you it's a sinking enterprise, and it seems of them to claw back and bring on board intelligent people who will lead the party. And they've trashed and thrown away all the smart and intelligent people within the party, and they are fronting them with emotional, your friends say, crybabies like some of these people, and anything nonsense within the social media and within the social space. You know, they will visit and be talking.
Yeah,
they do not have any moral right to be talking about some of this. But are there Sammy Gyemfi? Senka, yes, Sakeno based on the way fine, okay, Yan Sakeno. Then what happens to Niama Ekos in the past? Some common you don't be shaken. Ghana near to social media. Any reasonable minded Ghanaian be our every right to be angry about what happened, to be peeved about what happened in as a forum. But this group of people, because of what they've done, they need to apologize first to the people of this country before they can go ahead and call for somebody's head. And again, this whole act in question, I think that Adeba Kwansi's generative way has to do with the woman in question.
Yeah.
And that is why we are politicians, they need to be guided. For instance, Adia way, there has been a sign before. And the minister says, Sammy Gyemfi who that sign now, he will never get close to this woman.
The woman.
So Abakaya, Muntakaya program be. Amani issue card edema for agrada ikoje card we bi. You saw social media.
Yeah.
Sadi amamfosi bashi mutaka na nya de ketwa. The ministry had to issue an apology and explain as to Ghanaians niama ade a ode man no. E kiro say the party base and as most Ghanaians and you're comfortable with this person in question. So you don't get close to this kind of a person. You understand? So assembly wasn't because of the Sicaro, wasn't because of Sammy Gyemfi, it was because of the person in question.
Involved.
What I say, and that makes the concerns being raised by the people very legitimate. By me going forward now, I think that there are lessons to be learned. The Onwa who in recent times will shape him, also make him strong, and going forward, I'm not sure something of this nature will happen.
Yeah.
And I think that we are a government appointee going forward, you must be guided. Now who say once Yafa say we will do a domain and I will lead the charge of something.
Yeah.
When you will be even your private course and as has a tendency to leak into the public space. So whatever you say in private, besides can I defend?
Yeah.
You should be guided. You understand? And somehow, even messages you send on your phone as if have the tendency to get out then as a forum. So you should see yourself as such because you are an ambassador who a light leading government. But now Ghana are very sensitive to issues of governance and politics. Make no mistake. Now Fayam got 1990, 2000 and Ghana for years so emotionally attached to politics. I say, oh, my party in I told the idea I'm the channel. No.
Is it the obwa?
Yes, Sammy Gyemfi should buy the people who are even criticizing them more were people on NDC platforms. What I say, I tell how receptive Ghanaians have become very conscious of issues of politics. We are government appointee. Now going forward, we are not dealing with gullible folks, and I say gullible individuals are left from their right. We are talking about deep-minded individuals that they understand issues of politics. Anything they are ahead to their sensibility, they will talk about it. And then we don't need TV station. Just social media. The platforms are available. You understand? I'm for and we a government official be guided. Yeah. we need to be very guided because in recent times, yeah, they are going to for 2 but see, and pie arrogance, feeling as a people good. Now, no, not make catch you. We are government official now to office. Now, Obi be without office or be pebwa. So, who said the person is not coming because of you?
Yeah,
the person is coming because of the office. Because office is not channel me through, but channel to fear the person will not come there. So, be nice to people. If you can do Nemana or Debano, won't mean solve. You can't solve everybody's problem.
Yeah.
But sometimes all that you need to do is to just listen to people, just assure them, just go home. Don't be rude to people because you see, the entire power and they say, power to help people, to solve problems every day. Now I didn't tell what it to me about. People will come and harass you because leadership is about daily, every day, we'll solve problems, attending to people, and it's the reason why we are there. We need to learn some of these things very quickly and know how to deal with people. The way people shun people in that kind of way, it will come back. Use the time now when you're as a government official to me be a when you're to make positive lasting impact in the life of people. Sebeya ukotera nchen obi bekasa abrante we ni ho papa we ni ho because da bia meka kwa me nkroma din a waje a da bia me no te ayebo ne din enye because osidan or East Legon. Because who cares if you own 40 houses in Legon, you have East Legon. Now they never them be. Even if you are the richest person in Ghana, you can't feed everyone. Until an catcher said the poorest person in Ghana is not ODD, and that is a crowd TV home set. And if you are not from baby, told you, he doesn't care whether you own 40 houses or anywhere. All that you need to do is a power and make positive impact, and that is exactly what Nkrumah did. And then we cannot say Nkrumah fear, but the guy is all over because of the legacy he left. It transcended beyond generation. He's living in textbooks. He's living in our phones. He's living in our memories because of what he does, what he did. It is not about you having money. Maybe you're arrogant. You see, weak-minded people become arrogant when they see money because to them, money is the only thing they can attach themselves to make them feel relevant. If you are relevant, you don't need money to be relevant. You understand? Nipa respect you. One of them say, "Kobi who or to come when I'm from what me jina bachiao." What I say? It means that we are somebody. You don't need cash to be doing all these things. So we need to me serve people right, be good to people. To me now when you know we are doing influencer. And our Rollins be 21 years, absolute power now. Shafamo Uchana Wuno. Kuvo hefa. Otinifie. Oh, here will be cramming up one and some move from one place to another. That is life for you. So whenever you get power, make sure that you shape and make positive impression in the life of people. Make positive impact. Build people, not building houses. At the end of the day, you can be proud and say, I've been able to put this number of young people, I've raised them out to this level. Not about the number of houses. Who cares about the number of houses you have? Yeah. So I think that this is the kind of messenger I say yes, Sunday, especially to most of the young people who've gotten the opportunity to be in government. It is an opportunity to make positive impact. It is an playbook. There are politics in this country. And you have some of the countries like Burkina Faso, he's taking a bold initiative to nationalize all mineral resources belonging to Burkina Faso, making sure that Neman will be used to better the life of the people. Ghana, unfortunately, because of same greed in the past, Yetimia bombarding our CD ownership of some of these mineral resources to foreign and external powers. I know the day of mine influence they buy royalties, and these royalties the people at the community don't benefit. And the year in 2024, one of the conversations Ghana for air can say this time round, Africa must own its own resources. But by of course, a government need to open negotiation with those companies and when they making sure we negotiate for a better deal for this country. And again, aside there are big companies or the Akanon so getting Ghana for issue companies in us for those mining. Some of these people have also brought in the same group for like China and other people. India, they are here chasing Ghanaians. So money take a wooden A to Galamsey air sensors saying so. No more we are the sad aspect of this whole thing. They say gold a yade bakwa with me a use as a reserve currency, it's me Mausika a yatin. But So more activities in we are acquire these gold efforts to free chroma acquired obien the nihu. And when President Mahama made a promise of the gold board by Bano, I think say now one of the best initiative, and I think that so far Ghana for us see who's on so because just like cocoa board, central pooler. Every cocoa be our my munina near government in the better. I'm a government, that particular external fence, that export, Now revenue never will come directly to the central bank instead of giving that power and privilege to individuals. I know the day Okoton gold na Sikano Kra Makroma, then they keep it in an offshore account somewhere. Some of the people doing this are not even Ghanaians. So Sikano a good year for Kroma, but when they go and sell, the monies don't come back. China for are exporting gold right in front of us. In the past few years, Oko airport now have boxes and as for exiting the shores of this country. Our national security for air more clearance to leave this country. We are and now Branty Bayane. Al Jazeera for your more documentary is one of the countries that all to gold. The central bank, is buying gold as a because and they are departing from the US dollar. They want to use gold as their reserve. Or more added back or more currency now is stable. So consistently you see China dropping their currency, but still because of that we know more warranty or mutimi etimijina. Sana as a Ghana so etiminya that gold reserve now a bit give value to your way. Now I must see gain some stability. In recent time yes. Investor confidence people are coming in as if but don't also forget a gold board now say exporting gold and bringing in revenue. The more dollars come into this country, the value of the dollar will go down. The more dollars flow into this country, value will come from because dollar no cost when a lot of people are chasing dollars and a few in the system. We no cost but the one or mine sika sem na say with me the more foreign way about minuma. So you don't need to pay much for the dollar. And these are some of the basic strategies I think the government adopt here. Play well and so when it comes to this gold thing, I think this foreign influence, it will come to a time it should be zero. Not Ghana, only all the resources. It is sad to note if you go to some of the African countries, I might say DR Congo, the resources are what can take care of the whole of Africa. There are some of the countries, the powerful, your friends, the mineral resources are what amount for here to do whatever that they need. They have it. Items like uranium, one of the powerful radioactive material, for the nuclear within as for them. Africa has a abu, but if you go to DR Congo and other countries, China, America, Russia are there fighting over, and some of these assets have even been handed over to some of the Chinese for them. They will come in the name of investment, or be hijack have a perpetual influence over to I know the day if you go to some of these communities you see poverty, and that has been the signature thing in Ghana. For instance, if you go to the mining areas, go to Obuasi for instance, few people are rich, but the majority of the young people are living a hopeless life because there is nothing for them. Assassin no cry now with the baby, ya say no, poison and nema from our home you're poison. You are not even benefiting from some of these things. So now that people are becoming increasingly aware, we need to tap into these natural resources. Now you put away greed, not that kind of selfish tendencies. Now men kwame pese mi ye kwabrani to many foreign company could sign contract. No one a cut. Now a minor will get zero and now people are exploiting us over the years. No to near. You see poor people because you have leadership and governance, and the priority is create poor masses. And always they will look up to what they will come and beg and become popular. That is a sick and very stupid mentality that we have. So politicians, most of them don't even care. That's improving people's life. And you just keep them poor there so that they will always be shouting. But on my being who grow in that particular regard. If you go to America, people wake up a day, there is a job for them to go and do. The very moment one is able to wake up to go to work, because you can't growth of economy. It is the aggregation of all economic transactions happening within the borders and even outside the borders of the country. So the more your people are sitting at home, that economy will not grow. So you need to step for that particular economic activity just to ensure that people wake up, they go and work, because that transaction will expand in bringing the economy up. By now I'm saying narrow-minded, you know, we think about ourselves, our selfish parochial interest, you know, we don't think it's creating opportunities for people, no, and then the young people who are supposed to wake up and go to work, you know, the person that is supposed to create the job will not create a true political party and someone you see, fortunately for us. They said that Biamaka said, say, Yanko Ponje black man go heaven. I thought that now or no kind of one. Yeah, we've been blessed with all the resources. You see,
I was saying,
oh, yeah, mistake. Black man go heaven because I brought the body with Timankasa because and near my yawo, I was asking way soon. Yeah, America, UK, and so forth, they don't even have half. Because when it comes to mineral resources, I was asking you mention the need Africa. I see. When it comes to human resources, that is the most valuable resources of all the resources in the money. Yeah, youthful population, if I need. But besides, I didn't know poverty about the signature way of us. Because of bad governance, greed, and then one person want to own it all. You understand? In recent time, look at Kwanya, yeah, first one, yeah, Kasa Abagalam saying, I'm for too good. Yeah, where you go, do call. Sanka bind to me taking this decisive and bold measures and get me bringing some of this initiative in play. I'm not sure Sanka economy e could do be a cocodru. Who can't say many pants. So by now, I think that President Mahama has come to understand how frustrated Ghana for and the kind of pressure they are exerting, and the fact is if mess it up, they will never forgive you. It doesn't matter who you are, what political party you come from, all that Ghanaians and I think that right now he's on right footing for government to take over and within 4 years for the dollar to drop like this. Bloomberg, I say Ghana currency is the best performing currency in the whole of the whole of the world. Within this way,
Africa.
Oh yes, the whole of the city is really appreciating, and these things are coming because of some of these interventions that are coming play by government. So I think the gold board initiative when they need to crack down on some of these illegal miners. And I'm for Mushe Muramutu Galan say Amonam Kamono Society and Sas and as a corner. Now you're making sure say you channel all the gold into a central pool. But the key thing is that Ghanaians need to understand whatever that is going on because we are talking about precious mineral. So Ghana for that is why the cynicisms and the speculations and those kind of things will build up because my culture says in politics you don't create a vacuum. The very moment you create a vacuum, people will feel it. On monthly, quarterly basis, government need to update people on what is happening at gold board. Then I say for example, Ghana for you now you buy your fine say, and yes, a man for budget you gold now. Yes, centralizing all the gold. Either sell or keep it as a reserve at the central bank. Now, when people come to understand, because on the other side, I listen to a lot of speculations and gold lines is a few amount for them. These are nasty political speculation that people were spending. But now, so dividend you understand that the gold board initiative is one of the best initiatives you can speak of as a country. It's our own pair some crown you could see says really bringing in
the results.
We really need to look at some of this initiative in the higher way. And the Yamakata said, city will bet me sustain here. It's not just about gold, it's about industrialization.
Okay.
So we need to take a further step. President Mahama 24-hour economy as well. I say a pivotal in all these things when you have industries running. Without industries you cannot run 24 hours. My first teacher for your double a minimum car per year. My first soldier for my police for those things don't grow economy. These people provide third-party services because teacher in the Juma say on training minds. I'm police in the Juma say more and nipa mo kwaya adwuma ho ban nipa be na okobo mo ho ban if people are not working. Next you need to keep the workforce your friends active to work, go and work. And I say on keep up so mo be den adwuma nu ni ho so ni nyina coming to the workforce. So the workforce no ade betimi ama ya say activate a lot of industries around this country.
Okay.
Now you making sure that we work around the clock. Say be ya Ghana ni betimi asori say me kwa adwuma o epon ni nua kobi and some of
and some no and the hono so what to be MPP for no at the end some no more can CPP at the end so and I'm chain NDC for so more aban and a was so the omope and no more a and answer enye and no any equity at the buy no message so subscribe to the Point TV at the amaye share ma fufanya bi hwe for comment bra na afi so no dear kosu bia no kire wadwene ɛfa ho ɛma yɛn.